This is a video that I have linked in the description showing how apparently there's a glitch in GT Sport that if you get lucky, there's a way now that you can obtain cars by a ticket. Pretty much meaning if you happen to get the glitch, you're shown as having an amount of tickets that you can use to get whatever car. You then get the car with the ticket so you don't have to pay any credits. And then if you want to, you can sell that car and then get money back. So essentially, it's unlimited credits and unlimited cars. And I found this via a GTPlanet article, which I also have linked in the description. I'm showing the video in particular for this because I'm doing this off YouTube, just so the quality is a little bit better than the embedded video on GTPlanet, because the quality of it ain't the best to begin with. This actually ain't my phone, this is from the other video. My phone's better than this now. It's just the other video making it look worse. But anyway, I'll go through the video and show what happens and explain what this could be the best I can. But y'all can take this however you may right now, because there's no information about this at all. This is everyone's speculation. But this does seem interesting to go ahead and show. Because unlike previous stuff, such as the someone found a Group A thing where it just said this event is only regulated to Group A cars, and it said nothing more than that. Like, it didn't say what the Group A cars were. It didn't say what it actually did if you tried to enter a certain type of car. This has actual video showing what happens. So I'll go ahead and show this one because it's looking like it may be a feature later in the game, and it shows maybe what it does as well. So anyway, I guess what I'll do is I'll show the video fully, and then I'll go back and like piece by piece. This video isn't too awfully long, so it shouldn't take too long to go through it. That right there was a ticket thing. And then with no credits used, got the 20 million credit Jaguar. I'll just say Jag to not offend anyone. And then it can be done again. And that's pretty much the rest of the video, is just going through and seeing how it can be done over and over and over and over. And then back to the garage. You can either get in the car or sell the car, or whatever you want to do with it. From how it was explained on GTPlanet, apparently you can do this unlimited times if you happen to get this glitch. How you get this glitch, as far as I can tell, is random. This is why I'm going back to the beginning of the video. I'll try my best to analyze maybe some circumstances. As far as what I can tell this person has in terms of circumstances is... I'm trying to make sure to pause it at a clear screen like this, so it's more of a unobstructed view. Like I have having a black background, because it's not the best quality. I assume this means nothing, but nonetheless it's here if you want to construe it as something, because there's no way to know fully yet. But anyway, it has a lot of credits, but not quite max. Some of the other values as well I can't even fully read, I don't think. Well over the mileage per day thing. And from what I can tell, that's C, driver rating S, B. I can't even tell if that's a S or B, but nonetheless not bad. Sportsmanship rating. Nothing special, nothing bad. Kind of sort of the average there. So I don't think that's anything. Some of the speculations on GTPlanet are that maybe if you do really good in certain events or have like a certain rank or whatever, you get a ticket that's like rewards for what's going to be the upcoming FIA stuff. That seems as good of a guess as any, because that's shown as a fact for being the test round is going now, and then the main thing will happen, assuming, I guess, after this round ends. This round is called like the preseason or something like that. So anyway, continuing into more details with the video itself, and not just the stats that that person has. The glitch shows up as I think that's like 1,000 tickets, which my guess that means that's the max that it goes because it's a glitch anyway, so it probably just automatically went to the max because it is a glitch. And then you click on there. I'll continue the video to try my best and figure out what it says when that happens. It's a foreign language, plus not the highest quality, but from what I can tell, it doesn't have any like price up there. But I do see the 1,000, so I think that means that no matter the car, it's no credits anyway, and you just use one ticket for it. I think where this is glitched though, the tickets revert back to 1,000. But I assume that means for if this does get implemented into the game, which probably it will be, given that there's proof of this happening. It's not just a random glitch with like words. There's actual cutscenes and stuff of this happening and actions in which things can play out when you press this. That probably means that there's some way to get the tickets, and then the way in which tickets are used is you use one of the tickets you earned to get a car. This is probably going to be overall good accepted. Like, most people are going to like this because that means that the duplicate cars, which happen in the daily mods thing or after doing a circuit experience for the first time or something like that, they don't matter anymore. You can just use a ticket instead and then get the car that you actually want. Granted, again, there's no way to know how to actually get the tickets. As far as I know, given that there's no, like, beginning to this video, that means that this was random. Granted, the person already has miles for the day, so I assume that means they've already been on. But I guess that also means maybe, again, this is a speculation, but I assume because it wasn't shown anything more than just this, that probably means the person just went from like doing a race or something and then into the dealerships and saw that there was a ticket there, saw that graphic, and then went to a car they didn't have, aka that Jaguar, started the video and see if it worked, and it did. And I guess about the only way this glitch could happen is random luck, really. I didn't have it. I checked. I tried different circumstances. I drove some. I paused it. I went back. I went to different menus. I tried it with like different cars and stuff. It doesn't let you do it at all on cars you don't have money for, so I just tried it on something cheap, like MR2 or something like that. That's 30,000 credits. You can get that in like half a sport mode race or whatever. But I couldn't even figure out how to get it to do anything for a car that I could afford, as well as ones I couldn't, so it's purely just a glitch for now. But it seems like this will be added into the game. And if you have it now, as far as I know, you're assured game completion. Like, you can get all the cars, and then you can sell some and get money back. As far as I know, there's really no need for money after you've attained all the cars, but there will be more cars added in the future, but also these tickets will be added in the future too. But probably best bet is just go ahead and max everything out if you happen to get lucky and get this glitch, because why not? With the game being saved online only now, and you being able to prove that this happened via like PS4 share or even just a method of like this, recording it with your own device, that you can prove that it wasn't you hacking the game. So this won't be taken away from you if you do happen to get the glitch. So that's cool. The glitch in and of itself, and then what it does is also cool. As long as this doesn't mean microtransactions, though. I really don't think it will. PD said before that there won't be microtransactions. I'm pretty sure this is just fixing where there's been many a fan saying that there's annoyances with the current gift card system because there's just so many duplicates and it all comes down to random luck. Which is true. I agree. That should be fixed. Granted, the system in general is better than it used to be. It used to be. Actually, back in GT5, there were tickets, but the tickets really were just random car drawings as well. You got a birthday ticket where it was your date of birth car that you got. Like if you were born in 1990, you got a car from 1990 on your birthday, and then there's like a ticket for completion of different events. Like if you completed the supercar event, you got a ticket for a supercar or something. From what it's looking like, this is going to be an improvement on that and an improvement on the current system, because as far as I know, you just use it on any car. The GT5 ticket system, yeah, I really have no feelings one way or the other for it, because I didn't really use it all that much. I knew it was there, but it seems like by the time it was implemented was with the seasonal events, and by the time they started, I have all the cars I wanted anyway. So it's kind of like how I feel now with the current gift card thing. I really have no opinions one way or the other because I pretty much have anything. I actually don't quite, because I'm relying on this to get the other cars, but it's also still pretty early in the game, so whatever. So my overall opinion on this is going to be a good thing. I mean, now it's a great thing if you happen to get this glitch, but as far as I know, this is good for everyone, because I really don't see it being a microtransaction, because they said it wouldn't be. So I think this is just PD listening to the fans and doing what they said. That's good. As far as ways to exploit this, I mean, obviously, yeah, you can sell the car that you get, apparently. Again, this is a glitch into the game in general, so maybe it's not complete yet. But given that there's full video of it happening, it may very well be. Again, no way to tell, though. So yeah, you could just use it on a Jaguar, and then you sell it, and then you have all that extra money. You could basically use it on an expensive car with one ticket, and then buy many cars without a ticket. And then you basically have a one car to get however many cars you want, way more than one there. But you only need to use one ticket. I don't really think that's a bad thing either. That's just a way to exploit it. Use it on a really expensive car, and then you can buy many not as expensive cars. But by now most people have most of the non-expensive cars. But if you're someone new coming into the game, and you happen to either get this glitch now, or you get a ticket later, however the tickets may be coming, that's a good way to move up quickly as far as I can tell if you're new to the game. But at this point, if you're new to the game once this is put in, that means you're probably not watching this video now, but whatever. That still seems to be a factoid of information. That is one way that you could use it. So, I mean, yeah, PD's listening to fans as far as I can tell right now. And it seems to be the general consensus on GTPlanet as well. Again, I will link the actual GTPlanet article. The GTPlanet article is just yet another person's opinion on this. No one knows what's truly going on yet. And then the video itself doesn't have any actual audio, so the person's not explaining it. It's just kinda there. And who knows how long it's going to be there for. Who knows if this is the only person who's actually going to get it. I also checked into this person's channel, and there's really nothing to report on. There's a few other videos that are unrelated to this, and this doesn't seem to be like a game coder, or this doesn't seem to be like a PD employee or anything special. It just seemed to be a random glitch. If y'all know more into like game coding or something, and y'all have ideas that are way more specific than mine, then yeah, definitely leave it in the comments, or do your own something or another on it, post on GTPlanet video or whatever, because that would be definitely interesting to see what people with actual experience dealing with stuff like this knows about. About the closest experience I have to this is playing GT5 with its ticket system, which is not that much more than most people. I just figured I may as well do a video on it because it's pretty early on and not that many people have yet. It's cool that we already have a full video showing what's happening here. This is a lot more information than we usually get for random glitches. And a lot of the random glitches so far have actually resulted in things happening. Like there was a glitch a while ago where somebody found files for the Supra that was added. There's a glitch a while ago where somebody found something where it said the regulations involved a Group A car. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but it's kind of looking like that's going to end up happening. There's even files of, like a long time ago, like I think even way back in GT6, that was something about one of the Viz and Gran Turismo cars that we got now. I think it might have been like the Hyundai or something like that. I can't remember for sure, but it seems like that's right. I think we were actually at some point expected to get the Hyundai for GT6, but it ended up in GT Sport. So yeah, I think that is right. So a lot of the times when stuff like this happens and there's video proof of it, it's a good chance of it happening. And if you get this glitch too, that's a great thing. Yeah, especially if you get the glitch. And definitely if it's added in later, we'll see. If it is added in later, I'll do a video discussing the actual things about it. Yeah.